welcome to my channel Beauty and Beyond. In today's video, we are going to be talking about a new launch from Swiss Beauty, which is their Craze collection. You must have already heard about this and how quirky are the packagings of this collection. They have launched 7 products for now in this collection, and I have, I think, 5 of them with me today. And you can see how colorful, quirky, upbeat the packaging of the products are. I'll show you all of it one by one. The best thing that I found about these products is that none of them is MRP'd above 400. So everything is under 400, and right now I checked the prices and all of them are on discount and they literally cost around 250 to 269, something like that. So these are pretty affordable. Let me tell you what all products they have. They have a primer, they have a makeup fixing spray, then they have a 2-in-1 eyeshadow and blush palette, then they have a 2-in-1 mascara which is volumizing and also lengthening, then they have a lip balm, then they have a lip and cheek tint which is like a cream blush, and the 7th product they have is an eyeliner, but it also has a stamp at one end, so it is easier for you to draw winged eyeliners. Now let me show you the products that I have got today. The first product that I have is this. This is the eyeshadow and blusher 2-in-1. So you get 4 eyeshadows in this, 2 shimmer and 2 matte eyeshadows, plus you get a full size blush and a mirror. They say that the Swiss Beauty Craze eyeshadow and blusher palette is a multitasker. It is highly pigmented, it is blendable, and it is long lasting. Okay, with this eyeshadow palette I have to mention one thing. I had received a broken palette at first. One of the shimmer shades were completely shattered, so I had to replace it with the new one that I have right now, and it came on really well. This one was perfect. But I had also seen other people put up stories that they had also received a broken palette and the same shade was like shattered. So I think there are some defective products in the batch. So when you are ordering it, it depends on your luck completely whether you will receive the fresh product or a broken product. But of course you can exchange it if you receive the broken product, or they will give you a refund. The next product that I have with me is this duo mascara. As I told you, it has 2 ends. One is the volumizing end and other is the lengthening end. So you will get like 2 mascaras in one. And they also say that it is intensely pigmented. It has an intense black color, and it is waterproof, and it has a non-clumping formula. Also, it is supposed to be smudge proof, and they say that it doesn't dry out too easy. Then we have lip and cheek macaron, and the inside packaging of this looks exactly like Tower 28, which is a foreign brand. Their blushes look exactly like this. So I think they have copied from there, not sure about it. They say that it gives you a matte finish, it moisturizes the lips, and it nourishes the skin. Also, they have a creamy soft formula, and they are available in 5 luxurious colors. Then we have the eyeliner and stamp duo, which is supposed to be highly pigmented. It is supposed to be smudge proof, waterproof, should have a precision tip, and it has a wing stamp to draw your winged eyeliners precisely. People who have problems with drawing winged eyeliners, they can't do it or they cannot match both the eyes, this stamp is supposed to help them with this. But the problem with this is that the stamp that I got, it is not working. And also I asked one of my friends, she also got the stamp, but the stamp isn't working. You can see that this stamp that I have is completely white in color, but it is supposed to be black because the ink should already be present in it so that you can, stamp it out. Another one of my friend, I asked her and her stamp was working. She had shared the stories and everything, so she already had the ink on it, but now even if I press it or do anything, it does not do anything. I did not change it because at first I thought there would be some way to make it work and I'm not getting it, and now it's too late to exchange it. So I just thought, okay, let it be. The last product that I have is this tinted lip balm. This is nothing crazy. It is just like any other lip balm. It is enriched with cocoa butter. It delivers long-lasting moisture and it gives you all-day protection. This lip balm looks just like a lipstick and it is available in 5 shades. This is the most affordable out of all. Did you see how quirky and cute the packagings are to look at? I mean, the color combinations are so beautiful. Now let me give you a tutorial using all the products that I have, and then I'll tell you what I feel about these products. This is definitely very creamy, and you saw that one swipe pigmentation. Okay, I went with the second layer and this is the color I got. I think I'm satisfied now. but it is so oily. You can see that it is reflecting the light of my ring light so much you're not even being able to see this. It gives more or less the same effect and pigmentation both with your fingers or with a brush. So you can use either a brush or a beauty blender or your fingers to blend this blush nicely. So if you have oily skin, I don't think you should be going for these blushes because you can see how oily it makes you look. Now let me apply powder and see if I can fix this. Okay, I think it looks much better after setting it with a loose powder. If you want to go for these blushes, definitely use a loose powder after that. Although you can still see the shine, but it is subdued now. I tried to make it as much matte as I can, and this is the result. You can see only a little bit of the color now because of course when you apply powder on top of it, the color, the pigmentation, decreases. So now you only have a subtle hint of color. To be honest, I'm really not happy with the pigment of the blush. It looks like I have nothing on. So what I'm going to do is I'll take this one. This is the eyeshadow and blusher palette. So I'm going to take the blush and top this one off. Okay, this actually looks so much better than the previous one. I would recommend you to go for powder blushes if you want that pigmentation. You can see the color it gave. It's so beautiful. I'm happy with this blush. Now we're going to do the eye look with these beautiful shades. First, let me show you the swatches. These are very creamy and it's coming off so beautifully. You can see that they are not patching away, so I love that about it. Glitter shades are amazing, I have to say. What I'm going to do is I'll take the darker shade and I will create an outer V on the eye. So we are talking about something like this. You can bring it in, but only bring it halfway. Don't bring it completely towards your inner corner. Now taking the blending shade, I will just blend this out and take it till the inner corners. Now I'll take this shimmer shade and again put it on my outer corners only. So create a V like this and fill it in something like this. This shimmer will have a little fallout, so make sure you clean it up. If you can see, I have brought the darker shade halfway till my eyelids. Now I'm taking the lighter shimmer shade, which is this one, and I will apply to the rest of my eye. This nude shimmer is giving a very wet kind of a look, which I am all in for. I love it. I have one problem with this eyeshadow, and that is the placement of the mirror, because every time I am picking the shade here, I'm having to flip it, and then when I want to pick the shade again, I'm having to flip the mirror. So they definitely should have placed the mirror here for convenience. Now talking about this eyeliner, which comes with the viral concept of an eyeliner stamp. If you can see, the tip of this is very thin, so it is easier to draw like thin lines with this, and you can also draw thick lines with this. The finish of this is not completely matte, so you will see a certain shine in these eyeliners. Coming to this beautiful quirky looking mascara, to give you an idea, the lengthening part has a curve. As you can see, this is the lengthening part and it is thin, and the volumizing part is very thick. I'll use the volume on my left eye. Now the lengthening part on the right eye. One thing I would say, it is definitely easier to work with the lengthening part because it is thin, so it can go on the inner lashes as well. I have to say the lengthening part definitely did lengthen my lashes, and also the volumizing part did not do much for the volume, but it also lengthened my lashes. Not as much as the lengthening part, but still it did. I do prefer the volumizing side more because it does add a little bit of volume and also length to the lashes. On the lengthening side, you only get the length and no volume whatsoever. Now I have the last product with me, which is this tinted lip balm. Let's try it out. And it is very sheer, just like a lip balm. The shade that I have is 04 Coral Pink, but you can see it is more like orange. I don't have much to say about this. You can see it is just like a sheer lip balm. Even if you have tinted lips, I think this will work because I do have tinted lips and I think it is covered, the pigment is covered, so I like it. And also it is not very thick, but it's very highly moisturizing. I can feel it. Let's test out whether this eyeliner is smudge proof or not, because they have mentioned that it is smudge proof. Okay, so yeah, this is completely smudge proof. Let's see if it is waterproof or not. This is only smudge proof but not waterproof. So in rainy season, avoid this eyeliner. And this is my final look with all the products on. Now coming to what I feel about this product, the first one is this eyeshadow and blusher palette. I have to say the blush is really beautiful. It is pigmented. You need only a little bit of it, and especially this color that I have, it's so good. You need only a little bit of it and you can blend it out very nicely. So I am highly impressed with the blush. Coming to the eyeshadows, there are 4 eyeshadows as you can see, and I love that the color combination is great. It is not like they have mismatching shades, so you can create like 3 to 4 looks with this eyeshadow palette. All in all, this is a handy palette for traveling and creating looks on a daily basis. Also, it comes with this mirror, so if you're in places where there are no mirrors, this one can be helpful. The shade that I have is called Rose Party. There are also other shades that you can check it out. All in all, I give it a thumbs up. Next, talking about this lip and cheek macaron, the first claim that they have that it gives you a matte finish, it does not. As I've shown you, it is so oily and so creamy. I do not really like it on my oily skin. Maybe this will be a good choice in the winters, but in the summers, I don't feel I will be going for this one. Then coming to the eyeliner and stamp duo. Now, even though this looks very thick, the tip of it is thin, so you can actually draw thin eyeliners with this one. But the problem that I had with this one is that as the ink that is inside it, or the eyeliner that is inside it, it is very liquidy. So sometimes, if you can see here, the ink kind of spreads here and there. Try to use only the tip of it and not the body of it, then it might get scattered here and there. And once it is dried up, then it becomes completely smudge proof as I have shown you, but until that you need to give it some time. All in all, I like this eyeliner. It stays on for a long time and the pigmentation does not fade out over time. So the black is intense black, but they have said that it is waterproof, and I have shown you the demo. It is not waterproof, so I just wish it was waterproof, because I have quite watery eyes and I prefer eyeliners which are completely waterproof. Another thing I would like to mention, this eyeliner is more like a fountain pen, so don't try to shake it like this, because I did it today and the ink was everywhere on my white bed sheet. Just think about it. I also wish I could have used and talked about the stamp part, but it is defective, so I cannot use it and I cannot tell if this actually works or not. Coming to the mascara, firstly, this packaging is so unique and I love that you get like 2 kind of mascaras in one. You get one for volume and then one for length. Now, I do like this mascara. I have actually used this mascara quite a few times and I really like how it makes my eyelashes look. Effect of it stays for a long period of time, so your eyelashes look good for a long period. This mascara is not clumping at all. It separates the lashes pretty well. The last product is this tinted lip balm, which is just like any other lip balm. One thing I would say, this is highly moisturizing. If you have like very dry lips, it will help you a lot. By the way guys, this is not the lip balm. I am wearing a lipstick because the lip balm was not going with the whole look. I do not really have any particular opinion about this. If you want to try it out, you can. It's not a bad product, but it is also not the best product out there. I think that is all about the products. The range really has some hits and misses, and also it depends on your luck whether you will be getting a defective product or a perfectly fine product. I forgot to mention that these products are only available on Purplle. You will not get them anywhere else. Now let me know in the comment section below which product you thought was the best and which one you will be going for. I'll see you next week with another video. Take care till then. Tata.